You've heard the saying, first, you never get a second chance for a first impression. Is it true? Is it true? You never get a chance for a... what is going on this morning with this camera? Good morning, Eugene. Hang on one tick, guys. I'm just... aha. Boom. Susan, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. I think I just saw your message. Coming to you live from the Spin Studio here at Fitness First. You've heard the saying, ladies and gents, you never get a second chance. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Good morning, Tim K. How are you, mate? Morning, Eugene, as I said. Is this true? Chris Roberts, good morning. Is this true? Do you never get a second chance for a first impression? Is it true? Yes or no in the comments. Yes or no in the comments. Is it true you never get a second chance for a first impression? Whether you're watching live or on replay, welcome to JT in the Raw, because stay tuned. Today, I'm going to give you 3 takeaways from an amazing book called Captivate. Wait 1 second. Da, 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 da. Here's one I prepared earlier. This book. This is an awesome book. If you have not bought this book, then please put Captivate in the comments below and I'll send you the link to be able to grab the book. Captivate, I'll send you the link to be able to grab the book if you have not read it. It's really cool. But I'm going to share with you today, out of that book, how to make an impression in the first 5 seconds. Regardless of whatever business you're in, how to make an impression in the first 5 seconds of meeting someone. Good morning, Mick Cunico. Can you tell where I am, Mick? Mick, can you tell me? Can you tell me where I am, Mick Cunico? Welcome to JT in the Raw. Show 104, where I just chew the thin on business. And after 26 years in business, I got a few thins to chew. But in all seriousness, I am here to help you guys run your businesses better, lead your businesses better, manage your teams better, whatever verb you want to put in there with whatever you work with. And this show is all about helping everybody in any business, doesn't matter what field, what category you are in. Good morning, Victoria. Good to have you on board live this week, Victoria. Lovely to have you. This show is raw, it's authentic, and it is unedited, as you have just seen. As you have just seen with all those screw-ups that I just had. And today my goal is for you to think and do different around creating those first impressions. So, by the way, if you can't watch all of the show, just hit the button. I think it's up over my shoulder there, which is the button to save the video, and you can come back and watch it later. Just hit the save button if you can't stay here the whole time. But grab a pen and paper for this show, because geniuses take notes. Geniuses? Genii. Genii take notes. Couple of shout outs. First shout out, Active Management members. Don't forget, 10 o'clock Sydney time, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A for you on our closed Facebook group. If you are not an Active Management member, I've got some great questions to answer this week. Put member in the comments below. I'll send you the link straight after this show. You'll be able to join up online and then jump in straight away to that Q&A at 10 o'clock today. So if you're not a member, pop that in there. Also, I got a really quick shout out to a member of one of my round tables, Sean. Sean reached out to me yesterday, and I think this is a great lesson for anybody in business. Anybody in business, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. He reached out to me yesterday and said, hey, I'm hurting. I'm feeling a bit flat. I'm feeling really overwhelmed with work. I just want to talk to somebody. And so we had a conversation for about 48 minutes yesterday where I just let him talk and air what he was thinking about. And yes, certainly I gave some ideas, gave him some thoughts about the situation he was in. But at the end of that 48 minutes, he felt a lot better. And sometimes in business, we just have to have the courage to ask for help, or the courage to articulate what's going on with somebody. And that's what business coaches do. That's what I do with a lot of my clients. I'm there to help them by just them articulating what's going on in their mind, what's going on in their business, and the courage to have that is massive. So kudos to you, Sean. You know who you are. Kudos to you for reaching out and having that phone call with me yesterday. Really appreciate it. Well done. So, by the way, I've got a lot of new people coming on. Tim Kay was there. Tim Harvey's there today. Lots of new people. So for those that didn't know, you can get all 103 shows of JTInTheRaw back on YouTube. So if you would like a link to the YouTube channel, the JTInTheRaw YouTube channel, just put YT in the comments below, and I'll send you the link and you can go back and check out any of the old shows. You know, if you've got nothing to do, you can't sleep at night, suffering insomnia, put YT in the comments below and I'll send you the link and you can catch up on any of the old shows. The title of the show will give you exactly what I talk about in the show. Morning, Marissa, over there in the United States of America. Also, while I'm talking about YouTube, no matter what business you are in, you have to, Tony Zadata, whatever business you in, you have to. You got to go to show 178 of the Fitness Business Podcast. The reason being is Sean Cannell, who is a YouTube expert, does a 1-hour show, which is a how to set up a YouTube channel. YouTube is the second most used search engine. If your business is not on YouTube, you are fucking losing leads. As simple as that. You are losing leads. Get on, set up a YouTube channel and start optimizing your videos so people can find you. So if you haven't listened to that show, I don't care what business you're in, put 178 in the comments. 178 in the comments. I'll send you the link to listen to this show. It goes for an hour. There are 4 sections to it, but it is an absolute easy step-by-step guide to building your YouTube channel and optimizing it so people find you when they are searching. Please, 178 in the comments if you want to grab that. Okay, so the question of the day for everybody out there is this. Do you get a second chance at first impressions? Do you get a second chance at first impressions? Yes or no? Okay, here we go. There were 2 Harvard researchers, and they wanted to test snap judgments. Like when i.e. first impression, they wanted to judge first impressions of people. So they used students who had not been taught by professors. So they didn't know who the professor was, and they used a bunch of students, and basically they measured their perceptions. There was, I think, about 15 criteria. So in theory, the professor should have been judged on his teaching content, but instead they judged the professor on non-verbal cues. Brett McPherson, good morning. Are you on the train this morning? Basically, it wasn't what he said, it was how he said it as what his non-verbal cues. So they looked at their behaviour, even their presence. Now they showed just 10 seconds of the professor. Just 10 seconds of the professor at work. And they had them rate each of these 15 criteria. They then showed 5 seconds. And guess what? The ratings were almost identical. So whether the professor was there for 10 seconds or 5 seconds, the ratings against that criteria were almost identical. So this concluded for these researchers that we believe someone, we like someone, and we trust someone all before we've even heard them speak. We like someone, we trust someone, and we want to be with someone all before they speak. By the way, they use that same criteria to test after a semester of a professor. And it was almost identical. So whether it was a 16, 18-week semester or whether it was simply a 10-second clip or a 5-second clip, all of those 15 criteria of non-verbal cues were exactly the same. Exactly the same. So now for you guys, I don't want you to be scared, Alan Leach over there in sunny Ireland. How are you? I don't want you to be scared, and I don't want you to be intimidated by the fact that people are going to judge you in the first 5 seconds. Instead, let's think, how can we supercharge that 5 seconds so we have massive rapport from the beginning when we first meet someone? This doesn't matter whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a salesperson, whether you're a coach of a sporting side, whether you're a parent at class dinner. It doesn't matter what. That first 5 seconds we can supercharge so people like us, trust us, and want to be around us. Do you want to know what the triple threat is? Give me a love heart right now, whether watching live or on replay, if you want to know the 3 tips to supercharge that 5 seconds. Love heart me up now. Come on, give it to me. Seriously, let's start. Here we go. The triple threat, there are 3. It is your hands, it is your posture, and it is your eye contact. Your hands, your posture, and your eye contact. Hands, posture, eye contact. Hands, posture, eye contact. Got it? Right, done. See ya. No, it's not over yet. Let me go through them. You see, some researchers, the lady that wrote that book, Captivate, here's what she did. They studied the most popular TED Talks, the TED Talks, the 18-minute talks. She studied those. And what they found is from the most popular shows, Oh, don't do that to me. That's why we're live. You can't even see me. Hang on. Whoa. I'm back. Got the lights back on here. Okay. Here's what they did. The most popular TED Talks, the average TED Talk person uses their hands for 465 hand movements. 465 hand movements. The 3 most popular TED Talks, one of them being Simon Sinek, he uses his hand over 400 times in just 18 minutes. You see, when people see your hands, they feel at ease and they're more likely to friend you. So remember this, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to meet somebody, hands in your pockets is a murderer to rapport. Hands in your pockets will murder any chance of rapport. When you're walking up to somebody, you want them to see your hands. Hands show intent. Now there's a 1-2 punch here, a 1-2 punch, and that's this. When you're walking up to people, let them see your hands and then handshake them. Then give them a handshake. Whether you know them or you're catching up with them, a handshake. Why? Why the handshake? Because the skin-to-skin touch releases the hormone oxytocin. The skin-to-skin touch releases the hormone oxytocin. Oxytocin is the hormone that helps us build trust with someone. So we're walking up to somebody, we want to meet them, we want them to like us, we want to be friends with them, we want them to trust us. Oxytocin, when we touch hands, it's released. We've got a much better chance of building rapport. Number 1, hands. Number 2, posture. Number 2 is posture. Whether you like it or not, as you're walking towards somebody, whether you like it or not, when you're walking towards somebody, that person is judging you. Are you a winner or are you a loser? Are you a winner or are you a loser? So as you walk towards people, when you're going to catch up with them, meet them for the first time, keep your shoulders down and back. Shoulders down and back. Aim your chin. Aim your chin. Aim your chest. Aim your forehead towards them. Towards them. Maybe even slightly up, but definitely towards them. Keep space between your arms and your body. Keep some space between your arms and your body and keep these hands visible. You want those again? If you miss these and you want me to send you these, I'm happy to send them to you. Just put posture in the comments. posture in the comments, and I'll send you these again. Here they are. Keep your shoulders down and back. Shoulders down and back. Aim your chin. Aim your chest. Aim your forehead towards the person you are meeting. Keep space between your body and your arms, and make sure they can see your hands. That's simple. That's simple. Stand like a winner, look like a winner, and then interact like a winner. That's the first 5 seconds. So first of all, we've got our hands. Second of all, we've got our posture. And number 3, we have our eyes. You use your eyes to engage people. Use your eyes to engage people. So we want to speak to people, not at people. We want to speak to people. So we want to engage with our eyes from a distance, and we close in. You know the average in that first 5 seconds, and this is it, 5 seconds, the average eye contact is around 50 to 60%. But if we can boost that to 70 to 80% in just 5 seconds, we start to create a connection. We start to create a connection. In fact, there was an awesome study done. It was called, let me get this right, the world's biggest eye contact experiment. The world's biggest eye contact experiment. If you want a link to see this video, just put experiment. Just put E. Just put X. X in the comments below. X in the comments below. I'll send you the link to be able to watch this video. It was over 100,000 people where they had people connect eye to eye. And when they connected eye to eye, feelings were evoked. Yes, it was a little bit intimidating. It was a tough experiment that they did. But what they found is when people connected eye to eye, there was feelings evoked. Those feelings evoked were the result of, guess what? Oxytocin being released. Oxytocin being released. What do we say? When skin to skin happens on a handshake, oxytocin's released. That helps us build trust. When our eyes connect, oxytocin can also be released, and that helps build trust. There it is. What more can you want? Okay, so if you want a link to the world's biggest eye experiment, put X in the comments below, and I will send you the link to that. Tony Brunton over there in New Zealand, good to have you on board, mate. Simply, ladies and gents, eye contact will build oxytocin, and that is the chemical to build trust. So when you meet someone for the first time, here's the challenge I want to give you. Keep eye contact for about 70 to 80% of that time. And to give that, I want you to be able to walk away, and I want you to be able to say, what colour were their eyes? Think about that. What colour were their eyes, so that you could describe them and you look deep into them. So ladies and gents, they are the triple threat for you to be able to build rapport, beyond build rapport, have someone like you, trust you, want to be a friend with you, hang out with you. In the first 5 seconds, 3 non-verbal cues that will have massive impact on the relationship you're about to have with somebody. What were they again? Your hands, your posture, your eye contact. Your hands, your posture, your eye contact. Now comes where the rubber hits the road. What are you going to work on? Seriously, what are you going to work on to have an impact when you meet people? I want you to commit now, whether you're watching live or on replay, in the comments. Do you need to work on your hand gestures, your hand movements, with those hands being visible when you meet people? Is it your hands? Is it your posture so that you walk like a winner and you feel like a winner? Or is it being able to concentrate and have that eye contact with people? What is it? In the comments below, hands, posture, eyes. Hands, posture, eye. Hands, posture, eye. What is it? Put it in the comments below. Commit to it now. Tell me what you need to work on. No, I'm not left-handed. I'm actually right-handed, Susan. But tell me, what do you need to work on? Is it your hands? Is it your posture? Or is it eye contact? Tell me, what is it? Guys, that's the end of show 104. Did you get any value? Like, honestly, I reckon you should be sharing this show with anybody that works in your team. Because if you can get your team to create relationships with people through non-verbal cues in the first 5 seconds, then that is going to make life a whole lot easier for them. That's going to make it a whole lot easier. So if you want to share the show, just tag people in the comments below. They'll get a little notification and they can watch this either live or on replay. Or actually, they can't watch it live, but they'll be able to watch it on replay and they can then work with you. Oh, Eugene's used an emoticon for eyes. I like it. Emoticon. Good boy. Love it. But this is something you can work with your team on. You can help your team get better. Eyes, posture, or hands. That's it. So, in the comments today, a few things that you could do. If you want a copy of this book, Captivate, I'll send you the link. Just write Captivate in the comments. Captivate in the comments, I'll send you the link. If you want to catch up on all the old JTInTheRaw shows, put YT in the comments and I'll send you the link to our YouTube channel. If you want to build your own YouTube channel, I'll send you the link to the Fitness Business Podcast Intensive 178 in the comments below. 178, I'll send you the link and you can have your own YouTube channel and you will be on the second most used search engine. What else did I talk about? You're going to commit today by putting in the comments. Is it your hands? Is it your posture? Or is it your eyes that you're going to improve to have a supercharged first 5 seconds when you meet people? Ladies and gents, that's about it for me. Between now and next Friday, I'm going to be working on my presentations that I'm delivering in Japan the following week. Yep, working on those. Talking about millennials and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be working pretty hard finalising that. My Japanese sucks, so I've got to work on my Japanese as well. Hang on. Lights. Can't trust them. All right, quote of the week. I know you guys are hanging out for this. Thanks, everybody, for hanging around in the show. Don't forget, if you think someone could get value out of the show, please hit share so it goes on your platform or tag people in the comments below. That would be much appreciated, and I'm super grateful. Here is quote of the week for you. It's a long one, but it's a good one. In the first 5 seconds, you can show non-verbally that you can be trusted, that you have a winning idea, and that you're here to help people. Let me say that again. In the first 5 seconds, you can show non-verbally that you can be trusted, that you have a winning idea, and you're here to help people. Hey, thanks for tuning in to JTInTheRaw Show 104. If you got value from the show, hit me with a love heart right now. Really appreciate it. You guys have an awesome weekend, and I will catch you on the flip side.